Hello everybody, I'm Chuck Wick.
And I'm Josh Whitty.
And we are here today with Baldwin Filters to introduce a brand new product for your 2022 and newer Kenworth and Peterbilt trucks equipped with an X15 Cummins engine or the PACCAR MX-13 or MX-11. All right, so prior to 2022 on your Kenworth and Peterbilt trucks, you were using this filter, our PA32007. Great filter, works really well. But Josh, tell us what you had to upgrade in order to make this fit the 2022 and newer trucks.
Yeah, sure thing, Chuck. So the 2022 and newer models, they added a housing feature, housing tab,
Okay.
into the housing that prevents our 32000 from fitting. Therefore, I designed a new frame with a recessed area on the frame to accept that tab.
All right, so you're telling me I take a 32000 and I try to install it, it's gonna hit that tab, which will keep me from installing it all the way, correct?
That is correct, yes.
And so that is why it's important that we are upgrading to the 32007.
Yes, and you can expect the same performance as you do out of your 32000.
All right, so we have the same performance, basically the same install. It's just we have to orient the filter to go around that tab.
Yes.
I think we need to put one of these on a truck. Let's give it a shot. Hey everybody, here we are at our truck. This is a 2023 Kenworth T880. It is equipped with an X15 Cummins engine, and we are gonna do a quick install of our PA32007 air filter. So first I'm gonna go through a quick list of what we need to do this install. Number one, a ratchet wrench, an extension with a 10mm socket. We're gonna need a torque wrench to torque the housing when we're all done. And last but not least, to speed the job up, to take the bolts out, we're gonna use a little impact gun. So, first what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take my impact 10mm extension. I'm gonna locate the 4 housing bolts around here, and in reverse in the proper direction, I am going to loosen these bolts. Very carefully. You kind of got to reach for the top one, that's okay. And we'll see that one, the bolt actually came out, that's okay, we'll put him back in. We'll work this lid off of here like so. And while I have this off, I'm gonna make sure that I get my bolt put back in place. Perfect. All right, now we're gonna remove this old 32007 and we're gonna set it aside in our cart here. This is something that we always recommend doing, getting a clean, dry rag. Come up here in your housing and make sure we wipe off all dust and debris that may be inside. Good news for this customer, this housing looks really nice and clean. They've been doing a good job with their maintenance. That's perfect. So something going forward here, we're gonna grab our new filter, our new 32007, and we want to align this recess feature here on the frame with the adjacent feature here on the housing. So we want to line this up, line the filter up, place that over the top. Look at that, slides in nice and clean. Next thing we're gonna do is grab our filter housing lid and make sure that at the same time we grab our 10mm socket, and I'm just gonna leave it on the extension. I'm gonna slide this over the top to align the holes. I'm gonna pick a bolt and I'm gonna go around and I'm gonna start all of these. Now, I know everybody's gonna want to use their impact gun to do this operation, and that's a bad idea because the torque spec on these bolts in this housing is only 30 inch-pounds. So everybody knows that that is not a lot of torque on these little bolts. And the last thing we want to do is break this housing. So we're just going to go around, get all of these started. And now here at the end, I'm just going to use my ratchet to get a little compression on the gasket. And I'm going to take these down, and then I'll finish up with a torque wrench to put the right torque spec. I'm going to crisscross here so we put even compression on the gasket. Come down here to the bottom. I got good compression on the gasket all the way around. Last but not least, I'm going to grab my trusty torque wrench, and I'm just going to go around and give all of them a quick torque. There we go. All right. All right, everybody. That was an install of a PA32007. Thank you, and we'll catch you next time.